wanted to kind of go over a few things about convention. And a lot of y'all that are on the call right now are going to be there, and several of you haven't been to convention before. But more so for the people who aren't going to convention, and you're going to be home and wondering what in the world is going on at convention. So I just wanted to kind of go over a few things. Convention is a really great time where we get to go and, different cities, wherever we're going. Like last year we were in Phoenix, and this year we're going to Vegas, and I'm so super excited about it. But we do go, and we get to have a really good time and spend time together and love on each other a little bit. But we spend a whole lot of time in sessions and doing training and really being poured into by the company. And that may be that we, whether it's listening to our president speak, whether, from Tarl to Alec, they take part in convention, and they'll speak to us. And then we also have speakers who come in and do it. And then we do different sessions based on your specific rank. So I think this year the way that they did it is there's a silver session, there's a senior gold session, or maybe it's gold, and then there's senior gold. Anyway, and then there's a senior ruby session. So they do trainings also based on your rank, so to kind of help you get to where you're trying to go specifically for each individual. So it's not like silver's ranked with diamonds, all in one room and everybody trying to go after the same target, because we're clearly not, So it's a lot of great information, and it really kind of catapults your business. So for you guys who are home, what you will see is tons and tons and tons of information from us. So, I know last year we tried to record some and then post those things on our team site. We did, screenshots because, like there's a stage there, and then they have big screens put up all around the arena. It's just like if you're at a concert or something. So we try to screenshot things and send them over to you. So it's coming to you pretty much live time, thanks to all of our great technology that we have now. So you can actually see the things that are going on. If you came on board recently or towards the tail end of where we're starting to work on convention credits, and you're like, what does that mean? From January, or it has been in years past, from January through mid-May, you have a chance to earn convention credit, and that earns you different things for convention. You can earn your registration fee back. You can earn $300 travel voucher. You can earn a winner's dinner, which is where, like last year, several of us were able to attend winner's dinner, where you're able to go and kind of just, it's just a really nice dinner. You get in cocktail attire and go and just kind of mingle around. That's where like Christy and Jana and I and Marsha and Kelly, like there was a big group of us there, Katrina, that we actually were able to like see Lori Harrison and like a bunch of those people that you might not have just seen out on the street in Phoenix last year. So it's really cool where you can actually see some of these faces that you've grown to know through social media, and some of these people that you follow, like the McCalls, if you haven't been to an event where they are. Sonia Dudley, I got several pictures with her last year at convention. So it's really a good, fun, cool time. So you can earn those credits for things like that. Then there's also like a gala that they do that's where they get really expensive ball gowns and the whole shebang. It's really a cool thing. And then there's also checks involved, of course, for the top credit earners and things like that. So if you're not familiar with convention credits, that's kind of how that works. So one of the other things that will happen while we're at convention, if you've seen some of my posts, we've already shared with y'all that we know that there's going to be a new product launch at convention, and then we have been told that there's going to be an update to an existing product. And I have my own speculations on what that could be, and what I hope that it could be. But this is going to be really, really important, and it's going to be real critical that you guys are on team pages and that you're paying close attention while we're gone, because you may see a million things. You know, Alicia posted in Pink Freedom. Alicia posted in Pink Freedom. Like, you may see 100 posts. Look at them and trust me, because everything that we post is going to have something vital for you, and it's coming out live. So you don't want to miss being able to share information of a new product coming out, or, you know, anything, whatever the revamped product is. You don't want to miss that. So make sure that you guys are checking and paying close attention to those things. So we know that that's going to happen while we're at convention as well. So I don't know about y'all, but I'm pretty darn excited about it. If you are not planning on being at convention this year, you need to plan on being at convention next year. I've been in other network marketing companies, and they always, you know, every company always says that leaders are born at events, and that is so true. We are going as a team from just being senior gold at convention last year to being a senior Ruby team this year at convention. We have some that are silver that may be going as rubies at convention this year. That's huge. That's huge, y'all. Bud, mommy's doing a call, so go out, please. Oh, he is announcing what he's gonna watch. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. Mommy will be done in just a minute, okay? Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Give me just one. Sorry, y'all. That's what happens when big brothers aren't home. Oh, I totally lost my train of thought thanks to him. But yeah, I totally lost where my train of thought was. But anyway, conventions are going to be a great time. I'm real excited about it. Make sure that you're paying attention to your team pages and that you don't get lost on that. If you have not, that's where I was at. If you aren't going, make sure that you go, that you have plans to go next year. We don't know what city it's going to be in. Typically what happens is that convention, they'll announce where Leaders Retreat is going to be. And in years past, Leaders Retreat credits start in June, like, and run through September. So it'll be announced where our location is going to be, and starting at the beginning of June is when you'll earn those Leaders Retreat credits. It works very similar to the way that convention does. The only difference is that you have to earn enough credits to earn Leaders Retreat. That's a trip that you actually have to earn by having enough credits. You can't buy your way into it. So if you have potentials and you're you know, have anybody on the fence and you're working on some things, I would really strongly encourage you all to be ready to hard push starting immediately. Make a good, strong finish for this month. Make sure you're making your contacts and kind of leading yourself into your pipeline being full, so that in June, all these people, you know, if it's a follow-up or whatever the case is, you know, we just have 7 days left in this month. So make the best of that, because however you finish May is going to be how your June is going to start. So find your momentum. If you want to do some little incentive with your potentials, if you're trying to get with your leaders and see if you want to run some kind of little contest or something like that. But you definitely want to make sure that you're ready to catapult from that. Does anybody have any questions about convention or about what I've gone over about convention? No, we're just a quiet group tonight. Okay, one thing I wanted to share with y'all too is that I posted an objection series from Sarah Robbins on the Pink Freedom page. And in the comments, there are numerous little videos and stuff on there. I want everybody to watch that series and then go and comment what your thoughts are, what your takeaways are from those videos, because there's different objection series on there. So I think, and it's really good for all of your new team members too, to be aware of and to know how to counteract those objections. And then really the only other thing that I wanted to kind of talk about tonight, if y'all don't have any questions about convention, was just to allow like a Q&A session, kind of just to open up the floor, because we've done a lot of pretty heavy duty kind of training the last few weeks. Just wanted to kind of regroup, see if anybody had any questions on any of that or any thoughts or any feedback or anything. So I'll kind of open it up for y'all at this point. If you have a question, comment, concern, anything you would like to add or suggestions or anything of that nature, then please feel free to unmute your line and go for it. Y'all are so quiet. Nobody has anything.
Alicia,
Hey.
how many credits do you need for the VIP at the convention?
Oh Lord Jesus. I don't know offhand. You're talking about for the gala?
No, just the VIP stuff that's going on. You have to have.
You have the credits for VIP.
Okay.
You were asking what VIP was.
Yeah. What is VIP at the convention?
Are you talking about like for the VIP and jewel previews and stuff? That's pretty much for your jewel. I don't know that.
Alicia, I think he's talking about the very first thing to win is VIP access. I think that means you get to enter through the VIP jewel access.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have.
Because it's only 50 people, and it's the first thing that you can win on the. And I think it's just they'll draw 50 people, I guess, to win access to VIP entrance.
Yeah, and what that does, Rusty, is like when they do like jewel preview and stuff like that, essentially what happens is this, like the Plexus store, for example, there's like a huge line to get into that Plexus store. And I'm talking like probably at least an hour ahead of opening time, people will be in line waiting to get in there. And the jewels and then those VIPs will actually, they get to go in separate. So they go in before anybody else is allowed in. And then like, for example, if after the store hours, like regular hours are open, like where all of us can go in, if a jewel or one of those VIPs is ready to go check out, they'll have a special checkout line for them so that they don't have to wait in the line of the thousands of people trying to check out and stuff like that. And then, they'll do like special breakfast and things like that. It's a very, it's for sure a VIP treatment. When you see it, you'll be like, oh yeah, I'm so gonna be an Emerald Knight real quick, so I can go get on in that. Last year when we went, Bridget had just turned Emerald in April, I think it was. And we went and she's like, I'm sorry y'all, I have to go in my jewel entrance. I'm like, yeah girl, please You're not sorry, and I wouldn't be either. It's just like no waiting in line. I mean, it really truly is VIP. I mean, there's no waiting in line. You have the little breakfast, and there's these separate areas, and you'll see like all this signage where it'll say Jewel entrance, and yeah, it's some kind of swanky deal. It's pretty cool.
Good.
Anything else? Anybody else have any questions? Y'all are a quiet group. Well, I'm glad Rusty decided to engage. Anybody have any questions off topic of convention, or any comments or anything that you'd like to add?
I'm ready to go.
Me too, sister. Like,
There you go. There's my comment.
yep. I'm absolutely ready. Like it can't be here fast enough for me. Like, for a lot of reasons, I'm ready. I'm ready to go. For sure. I'm right there with you. Well, if nobody else has anything, we're going to cut it a short thing tonight. I just wanted to kind of go over a few things because I know next Tuesday is going to be following the holiday, and I anticipate participation to be kind of low next week. And I don't really know what that next week is going to hold, because it's going to be leading into us going to convention, and it's going to be a crazy week for all of us that are going. So, yay! So if you have potential, like I know momentum's kind of died down a little bit this month, and it has company wide, and it typically happens leading up to convention because people just kind of slow down to see, okay, what's going to happen. So it's a little understandable, but like I said, we don't want to end our month on this note. We want to kind of pick it back up, be really pushing. I know everybody's been really crazy. Like I got strep over the weekend, so that kind of detoured me. So it's taken me a couple of days behind too, and with the last week of school and all those activities going on, I know we've all been kind of crazy for the last week or so. So let's just kind of get it together, make a good strong push to finish this last week of the month out. And we know that how we finish that's going to be how we're going to kick off for June. So let's finish it strong. And if you need any help or support, like I said, make sure you reach out. We're always here to do any three-way chats or calls or whatever with potentials, whether it be for customers or to be ambassadors. And let's get them on board, because now, guys, is the time. Like, convention's coming, and brace yourselves, because it's going to be a lot of information coming, and it's going to be a lot of excitement. And I have been told that the new products, like, we better be ready for business to hit. So, like, if you're not ready, be reading up on stuff, be watching Zooms that we have listed, and have your knowledge ready so that you can actually run your business when all that stuff starts coming out. Because you're going to have people that have never communicated with you about Plexus at all. That's when new products come out. That's when you start getting hits from those people. So make sure that you're ready for that, and be ready to real strongly be reaching out to during that time. So all I can say is brace yourself. That's what I was told, to brace myself. So if I need to brace myself, y'all definitely want to brace yourself. So, okay, y'all. Well, with that, don't forget to go on Pink Freedom and check out that Sarah Robbins series on objections. And I'm anxious to see y'all's feedback on it. So, other than that, y'all have a great night, and let's finish this month off strong.
Good night. Go to bed now.
Yes, ma'am. I am. Thank you. Bye, y'all.